Om Shanti. All of you can hear me and I'm visible. All of you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, lovely. My voice is clear to everyone? Okay, so let's start the session. Yeah, good. Thank you, dear. So, come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. We're going to start with the prayer. So, correct your alignment. You would be grounded. You would be using the mat, sitting on the floor, crossing your leg, and keeping your palm on the knee. And bring the alignment to your back, your neck, shoulder depress, relax completely, and gently close your eyes. Remove the glasses if you're ready. Make sure the body should be completely aligned, aware of your alignment, your posture. Now move your attention towards the natural pure breath. How the breath going in and coming out. Observe. Now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation. Deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale with awareness. Inhale and exhale. Now prepare yourself for the 3-time chanting. Take a deep breath for the Om. 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 Shanti. 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 Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palms. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, welcome to the meditation class. In previous session, we talked about the difference between the dhyana and the dharana, meditation and the concentration. And also we discussed about the pratyahar, how the pratyahar take you for the concentration, take you in the concentration, and the concentration lead you towards the meditation, and meditation take you in the samadhi. So everything is linked. You have to practice in order to reach to these levels. So very much important. Now you can hear me, see me.
Yeah.
Okay. So we discussed about these in the previous session. So very much important. Understand the meditation. Meditate. This is a state of the mind where you are fully. There is no struggle between you and the concentration. You are fully focused and you merge with the concentration. So concentration automatically leads you towards the meditation. So how we can go to the meditative state? This is the question. So there's a certain tools by practicing it, we will go there. So one tool is today we're gonna learn that is the Anapana. So I'll write it down for you. Anapana. Anapana. It's a Buddhist meditation. Anapana is Buddhist meditation. And this is very traditionally few. It's this teaching only practiced by the by meditation. People who are really want to go into the level of the yoga and yeah. So there's a little bit network issue, so it's disconnecting. But now it's fine. I'm audible. You can see me, guys. You can hear me. Just raise your thumb. Okay. So, uh, so Anapan, 2500 years old meditation. 2500 year old meditation. So Lord Buddha taught this meditation in order to end the suffering of the human being. And this Anapana is very beautiful and very old traditional meditation. And many Buddhists, the monks practicing nowadays, and the center that is a personal center where they practice. So Anapan lead you towards the Vipassana. Okay, so you can do the little bit research about the Vipassana. 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 So Vipassana is again Lord Buddha taught, but pre-practice before going in the Vipassana, you have to practice Anapan. So Anapan meditation, and I've learned this meditation in the center, and then I'm here to teach you guys. So this meditation is very simple. It's so simple to understand, to grasp it, and there's no complication required to in order to understand this technique. So this Anapan, Ana and Pana. So this is the Pali word, Pali, Pali language. So before, this is the language of the Lord Buddha. In that time, the people are speaking the Pali language. The common people, the masses, and the like you and me, the common language. So this is a layman language, the Pali language. Later on, Sanskrit language was you know spoken by the people who are working in the palace, aristocratic um, department, or those who are very rich and working for the king. Okay, so but rest of the people are using the Pali language. So Pali language is the very simple form of the Sanskrit, which is not the refined form of the Sanskrit. Sanskrit is a refined form of the Pali language. Okay, like how we divide the English languages. There's a paper English language like documentation, which is very highly, very difficult word to pronounce, right? And difficult to spell the spelling also. So English and then common English, which we are communicating through it, right? So that's how the Pali and the Sanskrit. Okay. So Anapan. So in Pali language, Ana means inhale, Pana means exhale. Anapan. Inhale and exhale. So when you understand inhale and exhale, it means it's related to your breath because you do the inhalation and exhalation through your breath. So inhale and exhale. That's it. What kind of inhalation, exhalation? Again, don't think it's pranayam, because in pranayam also you do the inhalation and exhalation. But here in pranayam, you do the voluntary action of the inhalation and exhalation. Means you put the effort there for inhalation. Inhale, exhale. This you do in the pranayam, right? But here, inhalation, exhalation happening always with you. It's keep on going on. Like I'm talking to you, again I'm inhaling and exhaling. So involuntary action of the breath, which when you're eating, when you're walking, when you're talking, when you're taking bath, or you are running, it's happen automatically to you. Okay, so involuntary action of the breath you wanna observe. So there is no putting effort for inhalation and exhalation. You have to observe the breath, the way they are going in and coming out. That's it. Very simple, isn't it? No, nothing is very much complicated. The breath becomes the object here, the alamban. Remember yesterday we talked about the alamban, the object. So here the breath becomes the object, the alamban. And then you have to observe around, near the nostril, these both nostril, left and right, that how the breath going in and coming out, the natural pure breath. You are not putting the effort for deep, prolonged, slow inhalation or taking out deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Okay, it's the way it's going on, the natural way, which is happening to you, which happening when you talk. That's breath I'm talking about. When you eat, that's breath I'm talking about. That breath you have to observe. That's it. So that is the only technique for, and you have to follow the instruction. I'll give you the instruction how to observe this natural, pure breath without mixing, putting any effort in it. You have to follow the instruction. So make sure you follow the technique. Okay, don't put any effort. Precaution. Make sure there's not major precaution. Anybody can practice this kind of meditation. You just have to either you can do many posture, sitting posture, supine posture, or prone posture, standing posture, any posture. But the best posture is for the meditation is sitting posture. Any posture where you cross the leg. Alignment of the back is very much important because it keeps you awake. It keeps you awake and make you alert. So sitting posture, and when you cross the leg, you cross the leg, then you stop the pran energy, the energy which is falling, going through your leg. You stop that energy, and now it's going upward, moving upward, circulating towards the brain, which you required for meditation, which you required for concentration. So very much important that make sure you choose the correct posture. So any posture you can choose, no doubt. When you don't have time while traveling, you can do this practice or supine position, shavasana, lying on your back. You can just observe the breath. But if you take it out the time for your meditation, for your concentration, improving the concentration, then you have to sit for the practice. Sitting posture is very much important. All the yogis, Asian yogis, they believe there's a 84 millions of the asana, but among them, sitting posture is most important posture for controlling your mind. So spine play very important role. Understand this thing. That's why we have chosen the sitting posture. Spine connect, all your spine is connected with your brain through the spinal cord. And the moment you break down, you sit like this, making the hunch, or like this, you're breaking the nervous system. there's a disconnection between the mind and the body, and you fall into the sleep. You lose the alertness. So that's why sitting posture is very much important. So all the meditation we're gonna practice in the sitting posture except the yoga nidra. Clear? Except the yoga nidra, rest of the rest of the practice we gonna practice in the sitting posture. So whatever um, basically we don't say that use the blocks or posture, but if you have the back issue, knee issue, you can use the pillows, multiple pillows, blanket, cushion in order to give the support to your posture, making your posture comfortable. These things you can do. Okay. So instruction is clear for the meditation. This gonna follow for all the classes. Sitting comfortably. If you have back issue or knee issue or any injury, then take the support and wall support or other things. Otherwise, try to train your body. Don't use much support. Sit on the ground on your mat. That's it. Because we are here for training our mind. Okay. So we have to, the dependency we're talking about the freedom. So we should not depend on these pillow or blocks or blister. But if you have problems, so you should use it. So anapan, simple. You have to just observe the involuntary action of the breath. So for that, any doubt till here? Technique and asana is clear to everyone. Any doubt till here? If not, raise your thumb. Good. So now we're gonna start practicing the Anapana meditation and follow my instruction. And precaution is just sitting. You have to choose the right posture. But yes, while walking, while talking, while sleeping on your lying on the bed, you can still practice. Okay. So, but not walking on the road. Okay. It would be dangerous. So don't start practicing when you're walking on the main road. But walking on the your garden, yes, you can practice. Observing the natural pure breath. So now prepare yourself for your asana and go into the your posture. Cross leg, any asana, sukhasana, padmasana, vajrasana, siddhasana. These are the names you can later. You can ask these things in asana class. They will teach you. So these asana, any asana you can comfortably sit or just cross your leg. That's called sukhasana. Keep your palm relaxing palm. Don't make any mudra. Just relax your palm and place on the knee. Elbows slightly folded. Keeping your back, neck straight. Make sure it's perfectly aligned. Sitting bone adjusted with the floor and gently close your eyes. Shoulder completely relaxed and go into your posture. Observe the alignment of each and every part of your body. Now, once you are remain in your posture, take the pledge. In meditation for concentration, very much important that you should not allow yourself to move. Any mobility is prohibited during the meditation. But because this is your initial, very tiny step towards the concentration, dharana. So at least 5 to 10 minutes. Know your capability. At least 5 to 10 minutes. I would not be moving any part of my body. Take the pledge. Only 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not moving. Afterward, if you're moving, that's okay. But try to maintain the discipline of your asana also. Movements gonna disturb the the concentration. So don't allow yourself to move at least 5 to 10 minutes. Now make sure after taking the pledge, your body would be comfortably sitting and relaxed. Now surrender yourself to the instruction. Follow the instruction and see the transformation later on. And even immediately you see the transformation. So surrender yourself to the instruction. Now I'm gonna give you the instruction of Anapana, this precious meditation practice you're gonna learn today, which taught by the Lord Buddha, given to the mankind in order to end the suffering. So surrender to this technique, Anapana. This meditation, this technique is precious for complete surrender. Now, bring your awareness towards deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. With deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation, you relax every part of your body. Now, very slowly move your attention towards the natural breath. Inhalation, which you are doing earlier, exhalation. You're putting the effort now. Stop putting the effort. Stop inhaling and exhaling. Now observe the breath automatically going in and coming out. Observe that breath. This pure natural breath, which automatically, involuntary, going on. Observe each and every breath. The breath which is so pure, you're not putting a single effort for inhalation and exhalation. It's moving in and moving out. And just pay attention towards how it's going in and coming out. Observe like a watchman, like a gatekeeper, whose task just to observe who is going in and coming out. So sit around your nostril, focus around your nostril, and observe how breath going in and coming out. Very simple. The technique is very simple, but most effective technique I have seen. This is a wonderful technique which control your mind very quickly. The monkey drunken mind, which wander here and there. So just observe the pure natural breath. You need to do nothing. Just observe. Just observe. Patiently, diligently, observing the involuntary action of the breath. Each and every breath is so precious. Not a single breath go inside without your acknowledgement. Just observe, just observe. If your mind wanders, bring back to the breath. Don't fight with your mind. Don't feel guilty about it. Just acknowledge, just acknowledge my mind is wandering. The moment you realize my mind is wandering, you come to the breath. Come to the breath. The involuntary breath, the pure natural breath. Just observe. Now, if you are comfortable, observe which nostril it is going in and coming out. Observe the breath, which nostril it is going in and coming out. The right nostril or the left nostril or the both nostrils. The breath going in right nostril or left nostril or both nostrils is going in and coming out. Observe very carefully. But if you are unable, just observe breath going in and coming out. Just observe. Observe each and every single breath. Mind again wanders. Come back to the breath. Come back to the breath. Mind keeps wandering, but you have to bring it back. Bring it back. But don't feel guilty about it. Even if you're changing your position, aware of your breath. The breath is there. If any change you are doing within your asana, but don't leave your breath. Keep observing like a gatekeeper, like a watchman. Keep observing. Bhavatu sa mangalam. Bhavetu sa mangalam. Bhavetu sa mangalam. Shanti, Shanti. Now, take your own time to relieve your asana and slowly while blinking, open up your eyes. Take your own time. Any difficulty, any doubt when you are practicing, please ask. Any problem you are facing when you are practicing the Anapana meditation. If all of you understand, please raise your thumb. The technique is clear to everyone. Now, tomorrow we're going to enter into the second stage of the Anapana. But before getting into the second stage, you have to practice. The meditation is not finished here. You have to practice more. You have to do the self practice also. Now you learn the technique, now you have to practice in order to get into the second level. So now whenever you get the time till morning or even noon time before our meditation class, do this Anapana practice. It will help you immediately. it will control your mind immediately. Maybe for the few seconds, but this technique you can do before going sleep, when you're waking up, or when you're traveling, or when you are waiting for somebody. Just observe your breath. Simple. So do more practice, because meditation required the practice. You won't get benefit. You won't able to learn the technique even if you are not practicing. So do more practice, and by practice you're gonna learn, and you're gonna understand what I'm talking about it, right? So we're gonna end the session here. Om Shanti, and bless you guys. Be happy. So we're gonna meet tomorrow for the therapy class. But again, practice is the most important thing. Okay, so keep practicing and keep learning. Om Shanti, Mangal Ho. Bless you.